Your website's up, it looks great, fantastic. But how do you make sure that you're able to have as many people come to the website as possible? In order to do that, you have got to follow these 10 basic steps that don't take a lot of time and don't cost a lot of money to make sure that you separate your website from all of the other ones out in the busy world of the interwebs. My name is Mark. You're with Home Leads. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video and learn how you can quickly and efficiently use these 10 steps in order to gain more customers into your sales funnel. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The first one, you've got to make sure that your website looks good. If it looks like a fourth grader built it in 1996, it's a little clunky, it's very basic, it doesn't really give any interaction to the customer, you've got to make sure that you're updating it. Okay, it doesn't have to be cutting edge, but it does have to make sure that it has an easy flow to it. It is attractive, and folks are immediately able to find the information, find what you offer, your contact information, and all that type of stuff. If you're making it hard to read or if you're making it hard to navigate, you've got to make sure that it is easy for the customer. Number two, you have got to understand what SEO is. Now, SEO, search engine optimization, it can be referred to as a million different things. The key thing here is you've got to understand what keywords are and how to make sure that you are marketing for those keywords on Google. Okay, so real basic way to discuss SEO is you want to make sure that if you are identifying specific keywords, let's say you have a plumbing company in Cincinnati, Ohio. In that case, you want to make sure that you identify your keywords as Cincinnati, Ohio, plumbing jobs. Okay, those are going to be your three basic words that you want to make sure that you are optimizing throughout your entire site. Now, there's a million different ways to do this, but you really want to make sure that you understand what your keywords are and really what kind of areas that you're looking to serve and what type of jobs and services you provide. By identifying both of those items, the areas and the type of jobs, you're going to be well ahead of so many other folks in the industry who are just throwing up a website. The next thing you understand is you have to realize that social media is your showtime. By that I mean you want to make sure that you are bringing social media into your website, okay, and bringing your website into social media. So what does that mean? Well, if you have a free account on Facebook or Meta, and you have your business page, you want to make sure that you're sending your fans and your followers from your Facebook page directly back to your website, from your website to the Facebook page. You want to make sure that they're kind of playing a ping pong match back and forth. Don't make the website exclusive and the social media not together. Okay, you don't want to make sure that they are two totally separate items. You want to make sure that they are separate items, but they're working together to create that interaction in order for your website to dramatically increase the searchability of the site itself. Next thing, consider adding a blog to your site. Kind of going back to what SEO is, what are your keywords? You want to make sure that you're adding information to your site on a regular basis. Now, the conversation can go either way as far as how much updating you need to do on your site, how often you need to put blogs on or photos, but it's a really good rule of thumb that if you don't have a blog set up on the site, make sure you start doing that right away. Okay, when you're doing the blog, you want to make sure that you're not just writing about stuff just to write about stuff. Okay, you want to make sure that this is information that is specific to the customer and the area that you serve. So going back to the Cincinnati, Ohio plumbing company that we discussed earlier, you want to make sure that your articles, also known as blogs, for you folks who are new to that, you want to make sure that those articles are written with those keywords in mind. Okay, so it's going to be totally useless for you to write a blog about, irrigation systems for dogs. Okay, I'm being silly, but you get the idea, because that's not what you're looking for. Okay, what you're looking for is you're looking to create quality content that provides the reader information and wants them to go to your site to continue to read about the information that you're bringing. Now, the key is here, kind of your pro tip, is if you can bring in fantastic information that is quality-based, that your reader wants to learn about, while doing that with the keywords that you're looking for, Cincinnati, Ohio, plumbing companies, then that right there, my friends, are where you're going to be knocking two birds with one stone. Is that what they say? I think it is. Okay, so next one you want to do is you want to put content everywhere. Okay, content, content, content. Content is king. So going back to the blog and going back to the social media, if you put something up on your website and it's a blog post, make sure that you put that link over to the social media account. Make sure you then say on the social media account, go to the website to become a part of the email subscription, so you're up to date with all of the blogs. Again, do you see how this works? You want to make sure that the social media is working together with the website. The website's working together with the social media. The next one is we want to say reviews, 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 and more reviews. Okay, Google, as far as being placed on Google, Google really appreciates what they call community. Okay, so community is essentially going to be your reviews. Okay, so the Google algorithm, in order for you to be searched higher, they want to make sure that you've got a ton of reviews and they're very highly ranked. Now, if you're a starting business and you say, gosh, Mark, that sounds easy for a business who has a ton of customers, I'm just starting out. Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Because Google will allow you to put up reviews of character reviews, okay? So let's say, again, going back to the Cincinnati, Ohio plumbing business, let's say you have no customers, but you do want some reviews. Then have your brother, have your mom, have your dad, have your baseball coach, I don't know, have other folks come in there and say, hey, Billy is a stand-up person. He's a man of character. He does what he says he's going to do. Billy shows up on time. He always does a great job when he does things and he sees the job through. Now, you may not have a customer, but those are character references and those are character reviews. Google does not say that that's good or bad any better than somebody sitting there and saying, Billy, the plumber in Cincinnati, Ohio, did a fantastic job replacing my toilet and unclogging my drain. Do you see what I mean? So having a character reference is just as strong as having an actual practice reference. So if you're just starting out, go to find those character references. Get something on Google that says that you do a fine job at whatever it is, and make sure that you have those posted all over Google and all over your website. The next thing is when we are talking about blogs, you also want to consider growing your email list. Why do you want to do that? Well, if you grow your email list with the blogs or with the information or with the coupons or with some type of value-add information, at that point in time, you have a very active audience who are openly giving you their contact information because they see value in what you're offering, value in what your website is providing. At that point in time, once you grow your email list, then you can use that list to be able to market to them for your specials or your services, or now you're offering this, you're offering that, or it's a holiday coupon, or you have a new video on your Facebook page. You want to make sure that you're growing your active audience. If you don't grow your active audience, then those people are just gimmies, guys. Those are gimmies. They're folks who want to engage with you. They want to engage with you and your brand, and they want to make sure that they're up to date with things. So always make sure that you grab that email address, their phone number if you can, or at least their name as well. Put them on your email list. Start firing them out emails. So there's a bunch of different ways to do that, but you want to make sure that you want to grab a hold of your customer's contact information. Next one is make sure that you network with other folks in the area, in the space. Going back to the plumbing reference, let's say that you know a roofer, a good stand-up roofing company or landscaping company. Now, those are folks that don't necessarily compete with you, but they're also home services professionals. So you're not going to go and do a roofing job just like they're not going to do a drainage job. However, you're going to be sharing the same customers. So in order to do that, you can go ahead and give credit where credit is due to those other businesses on your website. Those are called backlinks, okay? So you can go ahead and network with the roofer or the landscaper and say, hey, I'm going to refer you on my website for other people that who could use roofing or landscaping. But you want to make sure that you have them on their site refer you. So it's back and forth. You're networking. You're not taking anybody's business from the other company, but you're sharing the same customer. Always look to do that. Next one, people always talk about adding ads to their marketing. Facebook ads, YouTube ads, pay-per-click, all that kind of stuff. That's fantastic. That's a great idea. However, word of caution. If you play with ads, you're playing with gasoline, and you have a pocket full of matches. Okay, so with that being said, you can really explode your business very, very quickly by using ads if you know exactly what you're doing and how to play with gasoline. Okay, if you don't and you're a rookie and you really don't know what the heck is going on, that's okay. But you want to make sure that you're treading very lightly, because ads can be fantastic for a business. They can blow your business out of the water. They can also blow your budget to smithereens, guys. So make sure you know what you're doing with your ads and with your ad spend. If you need help with that, we're always happy to help with you. Or there's a gazillion other folks who are able to show you information on YouTube or whatever else. Last one. Make sure that you understand what your Google Analytics is. Okay, Google Analytics is a free service that you have on Google once you register your business or your Google business page. Make sure you check that out. Look through it. There's a gazillion videos that you can find online in order to learn how to set it up. If you need help, we can also help you with that too. Your Google Analytics will essentially say who is looking at your website, what's the demographic, what location are they in, so on and so forth. The reason why the demographics is so important, guys, is because if you are the plumbing company in Cincinnati, Ohio, but you're getting a ton of people who are looking for your service in Dayton, Ohio, okay, then you're going to find out real fast that's actually where your customer base is at. Cincinnati and Dayton aren't super far away. Maybe you want to consider looking at doing some more content on Dayton, Ohio, or if that's not going to work for you, reschedule your content to focus more in the area that you specifically serve. So with that being said, I hope those 10 easy ideas immediately can get put into place for you, and you can start seeing fantastic benefit from it. Very few of these take much time at all. Very few of these cost hardly any money unless you're going to go down the ad route. And again, if you're going down the ad route, word of caution, be careful with it. Okay, so with that being said, my name is Mark. You've been with Home Leads. Thank you so much for taking time in your busy day to learn the 10 basic tips on how to become an authority in your space and to start getting more traffic to your website. Thank you so much. As always, we'll see y'all on the next one.